Haha, I even beat the timer. I even beat the timer. What's going on, fellers? Fellers, if there's ladies here. Figured, aren't I even? The pirate ship is empty. I figured the wife and the mother-in-law are on their way to Salem. I think they were almost out of Connecticut. The boy's hanging out with his friends, and I'm here alone for a little while, so eventually I'm going to have to go pick up the boy. But I figured, you know what? I got some time. I'm by myself. Hang out with you guys while I do some stupid sanding and stuff like that. Buffering. You know what? I was watching a YouTube channel today. I think it's called Wayne's World or something like that. He builds all the D'Agostini or Diagostini or however you say it. Those kinds of things. And I was watching his live show and it's buffering like crazy. So I'm assuming YouTube still sucks. YouTube is still horrible. I'm seeing people actually must have got notifications tonight because we have 9 people right away. What's up, Omar, Bob, Carmen, PJ, GB's Model Zones. Back to work on the Ecto 1. Nice. Nice. Yeah, if anybody, Donnie's here too. If anybody has their builds ready, just let me know so I can get them up. I'm actually when we get close to Halloween, I'm going to put a list up of whose builds I have. This way I don't miss anybody's builds. Because sometimes you miss an email, it goes to my spam or junk mail and I miss it. So, hey, Spence got the notification. Yes, witches and ghosts, and that's what they're into. Mad Genius Productions. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Tonight is just hanging out. Tomorrow we will be on for the show. So I got to get up early, go get an oil change. Then I'm going to run over to Michael's and get Mod Podge. This way we're going to do hopefully get some serious work done on the base tomorrow. And this guy, I want to get him done. I got to talk to my buddy Augie and see what he did with the clear glass pieces for this, how he made them colored inside, what he put in there. And then I think I'm going to order some more of these little glass jars to put into the diorama. Hey, there's Ron. What's going on? Currently printing the 31-inch USS Sulaco for Armando and my Resin Destroyer. Look at you printing fool. You seen the one Mark is doing? I don't know how big that thing is. He is printing a huge one of those. Armando, I didn't see. Is he? I think he's in Russia already, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Let me go over here. So I'm just sanding stuff tonight. I figured to hang out with you guys for a bit until I get the text message or the phone call that says, Dad, come pick me up. Me and the boys are done doing whatever we're doing. Whatever nonsense they may be doing. Which way's this got to go so it's straight? The camera's all cockeyed. You know what I should do? Which way does the camera got to go to make it straight? There we go. That's the smarter idea. Putin got him. We now have a American doctor. Oh, God. You're going nowhere, Armando. Nowhere at all. I got scraps of frickin'... I don't even know what I was sanding with this. This looks like I was sanding stain. Stain. There we go. Damn autofocus. Let's take that autofocus off. Where is... What the hell is that? Why is there so many... Okay, there's the workbench camera. Is it like doubled? Sponsor scroll, sponsor Q&A, blackout, Q&A logo, subscriber goal, viewers, laptop, webcam, chat box, donation ticker, microphone. Oh my God, I have a lot of stuff on this one. Workbench camera. Let's configure video. Let's take the stupid autofocus off because it's just going to kill us tonight like it likes to do. There we go. No more autofocus. No more. And we're still on the delay. This way I get HD. Hey, Tom, what's going on? Oh, it's looking good, PJ. It's looking really good. Kenny, they have colored dye for either soap or resin casting at Hobby Lobby that you can color your liquid. Ooh. I think some of the tops are open on these, so I don't want it to dry up What I'm actually going to do, I did not get any dissolved putty yet. Hey Brian, what's going on? Did not order it. Unfortunately, other bills came in and stuff, and I haven't even ordered, I just have, there's a line right across the front here. I didn't even order my stuff for the Lightning yet, which I got to do. I got paid today, so I got to sneak that in. If the wife is going up to Salem to hang out and do her witchy stuff, then I gotta order some stuff. Yeah, I heard it's very good stuff. I gotta get me hands on it. That was a lot easier than sanding, just scraping it away. There's what's Kenny Boucher's channel? There's a guy I watch, Kenny Boucher. He's a gaming painter, a miniature painter, and he did goggles for like steampunk kind of, and he painted these a certain way. I gotta find the video again. If I find the video, I'll get you the link and I'll show you. It's really cool how it looks like a reflection. X-Acto knife, much quicker than sanding. Nice and smooth. So like I was saying, Boucher Waterboy. Why the hell is it blocking that? Stupid freaking YouTube. You know, I have it not to block anything, and you think YouTube would, you know, listen to me. No. Not much, Kenny, just watching hockey. Wings versus Toronto. Let's go Wings. Let's go Wings. I'm trying to get tickets for November 16th so I can see, so I could go see Pittsburgh. And bring the boy to Pittsburgh to go see Pittsburgh play Toronto. Let's see if I can bring this down. Well, that's the back. Oh, like I was saying, it's going to be a little delayed still because I'm trying to keep us on HD instead of 480. So the chat is 15 seconds behind, so I'll see your stuff 15 seconds behind. So if I miss you after a minute or so and you want to throw the question back up there, that'll be that. Also finishing up 3D printed Apocalypse art. Damn, holy cow. Got my Hulk arms and head on working until 6 Eastern on Saturday. Hope I can get the giveaway. I am going to be going on, I'll tell you now, I'll probably be going on around 2 or 2:30, probably 2 o'clock. And I'm going to start the raffle at 2:30 because that's the time I usually go on Saturdays unless I'm working. I'm going to start it at 2:30 and I'm going to let it run from 2:30 till about 4 o'clock to give as many people a chance as I can to get in on the giveaway. So even if you can pop on and put your raffle tickets in and then do what you got to do, that's fine too. If you're not here and you win, I'm still putting, you know, still get the prize. We know who watches and who doesn't watch. Oh, by the way, remember the other night I was showing you, I've got Mystique's going, Jesus, you got everything. The other night I was showing you the Chrome, the one in the box. I found out that the little plastic cap on there is what it now comes with. The metal cap is discontinued because I was going to buy one. I'm assuming the metal cap is discontinued because most painters do not use that metal cap. I never use the metal cap to keep things out of the paint. I keep the pot open. So I'm assuming it's just clear so you can see what's in your pot, and then you could pour more paint in there without having the metal cap on and off. So that's how they come now. And actually I gotta hit up Ken from Badger tomorrow to let him know that we're doing we're doing the giveaway. Just in case he wants to stop in. Check those printers. Hey, look at that. Ken and Ken working on their Invisible Men. I have to get a hurry on here because even our friend, my buddy, my fellow slow ass builder, Bob Gregory, is beating me on his stuff, so I have to catch up. Because me and Bob are the president and vice president of the Slow Ass Builders Club. That is us. My problem is I build so slow I end up getting bored of something and then not finishing it off. Hey Eric, what's going on? And there's our buddy Benny. Benny, you on the road or are you home? And just remember, there's a delay for everybody popping in. I had to change what the stream does. Instead of being real time and talking to you guys, where we were getting 480, we went to a different latency to get us HD. HD, as my Irish friends like to say. H. It's funny. My friend at work is he's born here, but his parents were born in Ireland, so I guess he picked it up from them. He says H. And I think he says Z for Z. Somebody just messaged me on Facebook Messenger, and I guarantee I know who it is. Guarantee it's my buddy Dana. Any amount of money, it's Dana. Who wants to bet before I even look that it's Dana? It's Dana. See, right there. There she is, up in the corner. Let's see what Dana has to say. That's code word for no. And emails. Look at that. I get an email that tells me, oh, that's because it's under a different email, that told me that I'm live. If you hear the phone go off, I got to leave it on because my boy is out and about doing his thing. So just in case he calls me or texts me, I need to hear it. Usually I have that off, but not tonight. I know where he is, but you never know with kids. Yeah, we went here. Can you come pick us up? Surely. Hey, William, what's going on? William must have got his notification too. Let me try to keep this on camera. So I'm just going to be trying to get rid of a bunch of seams in the little time I have while the kid's gone. I'm going to have to pick him up at 11. If I'm not tired, even if nobody's here, I may jump back on live just to, because when I'm talking to you guys, it makes things easier. Makes things easier. Come on, seam. Go away. Go away. Go away. Let me see if I can see. I know I had a notification from Kenny recently. Oh yeah, Ron, what happened? I thought I saw you post up a video or 2 videos about the Hulk, and then they went away. Oh man, it's not showing me. It's not showing me all my notifications. I'll go on the phone. I'll see if I can find Kenny's channel. Notifications. Miniac, he's another good channel. Check recommended. Next Level Painting. That is Kenny Boucher. If you like miniatures and stuff like that, gaming miniatures, check out Kenny Boucher. He's got a pretty good channel. Well, not pretty good. Pretty good is understatement. He's got a really good channel. And then he's also on Twitch. Would have been in sooner, but was making something to eat. Oh, we just got on. Oh, that does suck. Running out of color is horrible. Horrible. Hey, Kenny, did you do a review of Enterprise C yet? Yes, I did. We did that Not this Wednesday night, the previous Wednesday night. That was two Wednesdays ago. I'm back. I'm back. We missed you, Omar. There you go. Got to switch over to a different model. A different model. Now I know Ken Spriggs was saying that the pants get covered up with the jacket, and you can see it in his video, but I'm a fool. I'm probably still going to try to hide them. What is it with us trying to hide things even though we know that it's not going to be seen? Always trying to hide stuff before it was styrene. Nah, it's PLA resin. Yeah, you're onto the PLA and resin. Indeed. Hopefully one day, like, they'll be a lot cheaper for like really good resin printers. The Photon's nice, does a really nice job, and I'm sure they'll get better and better. PLA, after seeing resin prints, I'm like, oh god, PLA is just for prototyping and testing things out, because of, you know, I've done things on the PLA, and all your layer lines, even if you're doing it at a small layer height, you still have all those lines, and you got to do all that priming and sanding and stuff like that. I would never, I don't know how you guys do it with the PLA and then build things out of it. No way. I would just use that, like I said, for prototyping and stuff. Anything good, I would get a resin printer, because I've seen those firsthand, and resin printing's the way to go. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Feels like there's a little lip there. A wee little lip. What are people gonna get this weirdo ages Halloween kitten done this weekend? I hope so. OCD. OCD. Put it up, take it down. Put it up, take it down. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this done this weekend, but I gotta get a lot done. Gonna ask for the Anycubic from Santa this year. Ooh. Yeah, Santa's not bringing me. I'm not gonna get any printers, because I did print with my PLA printer in the apartment, and it really stinks to join up. So definitely there's another thing to wait for a house so I can have a separate room to print in and not give anybody headaches from the stink of that stuff. Oh, Kenny, I do Halloween second bill. The Revell scoop. Yeah, I seen you posted that on Facebook, Brian. Is it the van that Bob Bruce did too? We'll have two Scooby-Doos, like we'll have two Invisible Men. Just remember to get me pictures, Brian. This way they can be in the slideshow. Lego brand resin does not smell it. Really? That's a good thing that it doesn't smell. Watch your 2-part video on the casting we were too. Oh, the Umu? I think that wasn't that 3? Oh no, 3 parts. It might have been just the review, the unboxing of the stuff. Yeah, I got to do some more casting myself of stuff. Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff is out there that you can buy for resin printers, file-wise. I seen that Enterprise you put out there, but I don't think Polar Lights and those guys have anything to worry about just yet. Eventually they will, when everybody's home printing stuff, and you just have to put files out there, and then you can get stuff. Got some things to get done. Early bedtime for 5 a week. Alrighty, Ron. Yeah, I know about that. I'm up 4 o'clock every morning. I actually got lucky and got rid of my day off on Monday, where I'd be forced to work next Saturday at straight time. Got rid of that, so I'm working Monday and I'm off all next weekend. which is always a good thing. Trying to take, oh, here I am sanding off damn camera. I'm just trying to take this lip down. Sorry about that, guys. I'm doing it very slowly because I don't want to lose the shape of this. Be right back. Gonna check to make sure that it's like checking on a kid. Yes, that's the only one I did a casting on, William. But I thought it was 3 parts. I think that it was 3 parts just because I did an unboxing of the Umu stuff, and then 2 parts on because it was long. It took a while to do that. It's fun to play with it, and that's when the kid was little. I hear his squeaky little voice in that. Now he's got the deep man voice. He's a man boy. He's a man boy now. And he would say, I forgot the word he uses now, but if you make fun of him, there's a certain word kids use, and I can't remember what it was. This is going to be fun to prime. I guess what I'm going to do is on the back here, I'll tack in a toothpick with glue, and then I'll prime it. Prime. Marsha. Hey, we're not kidding now. My mom needs to get paid. Oh, okay. You still got time. By the way, Kenny, I watched some of Adam Savage. One Day Bill Villers. I heard the Well Done number 16 is. I watched that one. Yeah, it's I want to get some of that stuff too. You know, there's so much stuff I want to get, but if I order it, the wife will kill me. October's going to be an expensive month. I got one of my good buddies is getting married this month, and we all try to talk him out of it. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because we're all married. Like, what are you doing? And we got that. You know, I got more bills to pay, this and this and that and that. It's kind of sad because October is usually the last month that the bench is up. So then we got to figure out what we're going to do or where I'm going to do it, because I don't want to be off November, December, and half of January. That'll suck. Got to figure out something to do. It's almost gone. It's almost back to smoothness. Buffering. Almost ready. Prime all this. Yeah, this is the cuff, and I think it's for this one. Yeah, it's for that one there. We got seams to do down here. We got seams to do everywhere. So that's why I jumped on with you guys tonight, just to do some seam work. Oh, it's 9:42 already. 9:42 already. Yeah, I'll go on. Damn it, Jim. Keep your hands by the SciFiantasy sign. There we go. No more lip. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Good stuff. I used to sit on the floor between the couch and coffee table and work. It's always a good way to work. Omar's always running back and forth. All right. Stare at the invisible man for a second. I'll be right back. I want to go get a drink. Oh, you know what? I'm not supposed to drink Coke, but there's a Coke right here, so I won't even bother to go make an iced tea. Won't even bother to make that. I'll just drink the Coke that's here. And I'm back. Like Omar, I'm running back and forth. That's done. Next up is one of his leather gloves. This glove is for, not that arm. This glove's for this arm. So I had the cuff in the wrong, oh no, I had the cuff in the right one. The cuff goes in that one, and then this arm goes in there. And then if you watch Ken's video, there's a piece of his head wrapping that comes off and holds his hand up to make it look like there's nothing in between. Nothing in between. Once I clear out my garage, I'm going to only keep one FDM printer and get rid of my other two and buy some more resin printers, probably another Photon and a large. Nice. Yeah, keep the PLA one, do some an anime fighter. This way you can do some, you know, test prints and stuff like that instead of wasting your resin. I think my buddy Paul Tosney is going to be doing getting a resin printer too. I forgot what he's printing. He's printing Master Chief from Halo right now. That's what he's doing. You know what I'm printing? Nothing. I'm printing nothing. I'm scraping. I'm scraping seams. That right there is glue. Try to get this guy scraped down as far as I can, then I'll clean him up with sandpaper. A lot of scraping, a lot of scraping. I would like to get him at least primed up this weekend, and I didn't even look at my paints. I got to do that tomorrow too, and see if I have all the colors I need for this guy. I don't even know if I have all the colors I need. Yeah, my buddy Paul Tosney, he's well, you've seen, if you watch MBI, you've seen Paul, but he's printing up Master Chief. He's into the printing too. Where are you, round one? There is the round one. The round one, the round one. All the parts he printed on an FDM printer and bought the electronics for listed all where he got it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I got some big ridges in this divot. I'll be going back and forth between files and sandpaper, trying not to lose any of the detail. Don't want to lose any. What the hell did I do with it? There it is. If it works, I could print and build one for $400 instead of paying $1,500 for the one I want. Hopefully, damn, that would be a nice savings on the printer there. 3D printer printing a 3D printer. I always find that funny. 3D printer can print anything. Anything you want, pretty much. Man, look at the knuckles. Look at the knuckles. There's going to be a lot of freaking work on the knuckles. Knuckles are not going to be fun. I should make the kid do this. Make him learn how to sand. Do the knuckles and do them right. Still debating on color. Like I said, looking at the black and white photos, his jacket could be black, it could be navy blue, it could be a really dark gray. So I have options. This is going to be tedious, going slow and slow and slow so I don't lose his knuckle. You guys are really a glutton for punishment, man. You watch me do a wood floor, you watch me sand. Absolutely. Print stuff for your house. Print stuff for everything. Print it all, Omar. Print it all. Print me a boat. I was watching I'm sure you guys seen it too. The enormous 3D printer that can 3D print houses. I think you all are into the into that stuff, because you guys sit here and hang. Well, it's cool to hang out and talk with you guys. Hell, with ABS you can print auto parts. Yeah, my brother, there's MeWe. My brother was printing with, he had the wood filament, he had the copper filament. What else? What other? He had another metal filament too, which was pretty cool because he designed barrels for me, and he printed them out of one of the metal filaments, and we put it in vinegar overnight and rusted it, weathered it just like that. Didn't have to paint it or anything, just natural weathering, natural rust. I wouldn't be surprised, like with some of the figure guys, that eventually they don't even put figures out anymore. When printers get that good, they just do the what is it, STL files or whatever files you use, and sell the files. This way you can print. They're just gonna have to figure a way out to safeguard those. This way they're not used over and over and over again, or given away. The only pirates are us. We're the only pirates that are allowed to be around. Oh, this is freaking tedious, man. Tedious. Ken, I'm going to send this to you if you're still around. And, you know, I'll have you sand my stuff too. Buckethead got himself a 3D printer. Yeah, that massive 3D cement printer is crazy. I'm not really watching, just listening mostly, and working on the Reliant. Hey, Donnie. That's all right. Listen away. Listen away. I do that myself sometimes. If I'm watching somebody, or, you know, somebody's live that I like to watch and I can't, I'll listen to them. You're not missing anything anyhow, Donnie. I'm just running sandpaper over seams and lips and stuff like that. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be nice, so hopefully I could get this done, and in the morning I'll prime and get him ready and as together as I can. What difference regular print and 3D print to Kenny and Omar? There's two types of printers there, Brian. You got your resin printer, which is nice high quality prints, and then you got your PLA printers that run on filament, different types of filament, and those, they come out, you can do really nice prints on them, but you're still going to see the layer lines, and it's not like high quality. Like if you look at the ones Omar's printing resin wise, you can see how nice those things come out. You can get real high quality prints off of the resin stuff. And actually, even better than the resin, and I don't know the name of it, I wish I could afford one, is the ones that use the powder. That is even better than resin printing. And you can use that powder, you can mix it 50-50, 50 old, 50 new. This glove is going to take me forever to do. Little creases suck. The Ender. Everybody seems to have that Ender. Mark Dunmore's got it. Seems like a very popular 3D printer. Why do I hear water in the background? One of the cats must be drinking. I have 2 of the Ender 3D printers and 1 out of the lab gantry. Right there. Man, holy cow. Omar's a 3D printing fool. Are you home this weekend, Omar? Oh yeah, you're checking on your printers. Duh. Stupid question. Well, duh. Omar's not on one of his business trips. I'm gonna kidnap Omar. Gonna kidnap the Omar. I'm thinking I might have to put some putty right in there, maybe. Kind of looks like this joint of his finger. After I prime it, I'll see what I gotta do. You 3D printer guys. Rule special. Actually, Brian, if you want, if you go over to the site and go on to go to HobbyLink International and you go into the Mahdi contest, the figure portion, you'll see Omar. I think there's two of Omar's up there, Cable and Captain America. There might be a third. I just don't remember. I'm getting old and I don't remember. Everything hurts now, and it's no fun getting old. Memories going. I wonder if the mother-in-law's watching. She usually gets a notification that I'm on, and you can tell it's quiet here. I don't have the two knuckleheads cracking jokes in the background. And if they're watching, they're gonna be like, knuckleheads. That's right. That's right, my knuckleheads. So tomorrow might be a marathon video day. Just jump on here and work on this all day, besides taking a break to eat and feed the kid. Most likely he'll be out, but I think one of his friends got in trouble for something, so I don't know if they're going to that kid's house or not. And it's funny, it's the smartest kid got in trouble. Ah, good old Elaine Rossborough. Watch out, she might try to kidnap you from your wife. She's a single lady. More space loot for you. Exactly. The more I'm on, the more space loot for you guys. Tuesday night I'm going to be on the MBI channel, and I'm going to start the Christmas tank. The Christmas tank. Oh yeah, speaking of space loot, now remember guys, I know I keep going over this, but tomorrow when you buy raffle tickets, each raffle ticket is worth 10 space loot. So right there, if Ken buys 25 raffle tickets with his space loot, he would use all his space loot and have to recoup more for whatever the next giveaway may be, which I have no idea what the next giveaway is going to be. But we shall find out. I'll think of something. And we will give something away again next month. December may not be a show giveaway, a YouTube giveaway, because I do have the Christmas giveaway for the community, and also we have the gift exchange, and then I got my own Christmas presents to buy. So December's really expensive. Oh, by the way, I don't believe I have to do this. I had an email from somebody. I'm not going to say who. Some of you probably know him, some of you don't. But I think more it was busting my chops trying to be funny. But somebody emailed me and asked me why is it only a Christmas giveaway, and why are other holidays not incorporated into it. And I'll tell you why. The same reason I told him. I'm Roman Catholic. That is the religion I am. That's the religion I do not practice. I'm not a practicing Catholic. Went to Catholic school my whole life. But I am Roman Catholic, so that's the holiday we practice. You know, Christ and all that other stuff, being born on Christmas, so it's the Christmas giveaway. If you want to call it the Hanukkah giveaway or the Kwanzaa giveaway in your head, that's fine by me. I don't care. It's all about the spirit of giving. It's not the name that's on it. It's giving back to the community and all that good stuff that goes along with it. So if you don't like the word Christmas, just in your head, change it to something else that you want it to be. That's fine by me. But I am not changing it officially on anything. It is the always will be the Christmas giveaway. It's the happiest time of year. Oh, I almost kissed the glove. Knuckles are actually coming out pretty good. Just call it the Kwanzaa. God, I can't even say that. So in other words, if rate-based for card making regular print, but for 3D print needs special ink and paper, Omar Candy. For 3D printers, yes, you need special you need resin or filaments. There's totally different types of filaments for the other printer, Brian. So yeah, it's an expensive hobby right now, but we know Omar. He's actually Bill Gates, and he's independently wealthy. That's why he has 32,000 printers in his garage right now. See, we bring home model kits. He brings home 3D printers. I would love to hear what your wife has to say about you walking in with a new 3D printer all the time. That's got to be funny. 3D printers require special materials. I wish too. I wish I had just a tenth of these rich guys' money. I would love to have just a little bit. The funny thing is, these guys don't even leave their money to their family. It's like, nope, I'm gonna give it all to charity. You kids aren't getting nothing. I'd be pissed. Sometimes it's better to be po. Money just brings more problems. I'd rather work for my stuff than have it handed to me. It means more if I have to save and work hard to get something than just have it handed over. The bad part is it's starting to look pretty decent, but I know what's going to happen when I prime it. I'm going to see stuff and it's going to be like, damn, I got to do more sanding on this guy. I heard a car door close. Who's home? She's an enabler. She's an Amazon Forest equivalent in paper crafting. Yes, they're all enablers. That's Elaine bought the wallpaper for this. She did the picture for it. She bought the lights for it. I mean, she's totally into this. I print something for pays. This is the hobby. I actually do some printing for the company. Oh, that's awesome. That is pretty cool. All right, Omar, and yes, next summer I'm gonna be down 4 weeks, hopefully 5 weeks, but we have no renovations to do at all. All the renovations are done, so next summer we definitely gotta hook up. Maybe I'll take a ride all the way to your place to check out all the 3D printers and stuff, because unfortunately my mom doesn't have that cool stuff at her house. She doesn't have cool 3D printers at her house. If I was a billionaire, I'd pay model companies to make the kits I want. Screw that. Just make your own model company, man. Then you can make all the models you want. Then your name can be on it. Speaking of models, if we have any serious collectors out there, Dana is done with the Millennium Falcon. And I've said this before, but did not put a price on it. The Millennium Falcon, Millennium Falcon, once the book is out, is going to be for sale, and it's going to come with a an autographed copy of the book from Dana. So if somebody does buy it, it's actually a piece of history of Hobby Link International. The book, the model kit, and I'm not joking, is the whole build. She put hundreds of hours into it, plus materials, lighting, and all that other good stuff. I'm off camera again. And this is for serious collectors only. The kit is going to be $3,000 for the model. It's lit. It's professionally built. Dana actually used to work for model professionally do modeling. She knows ILM guys and stuff like that. But there are hundreds of hours into it. A lot of detail work. So if anybody out there is a serious collector, or you know a serious collector that is interested in the Millennium Falcon, let them know. It's $3,000 non-negotiable. I actually, if I had, I'm hoping the book actually sells enough where I can buy it off her, because I want it in my collection to say, hey, I finally got a book out there, and I got the Millennium Falcon of the book. That's one thing I let the modelers do with the book. Once it's out a while, they have the choice to keep the model as an heirloom of the book, or sell it if they want to, especially if they have no space. That's a big model kit. It's a very big model, which everybody knows. I created a cool bump because each of the spare rooms is occupied with hobby stuff. We do a couple queen size sleeper couch. Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you, Omar. Don't worry about those hurricanes there, Brian. Omar's down there. He'll keep me safe. Those Floridians, they know how to handle hurricanes. Believe me, we were through a huge hurricane up here with Sandy too, so with all the flooding, and they call it a superstorm. That thing was a damn hurricane. What did Ken say? I miss Ken say I created a cool gray tone film strip backdrop for the Invisible Man with some pictures. Oh, okay, cool. I got to check that out. Master Performance Multi-Purpose Airbrush. I've never heard that before. Category, I fly kites. Some big dragon kites? Yeah, you Florida people don't get scared of hurricanes. It's funny, because you guys don't get scared of hurricanes. And, trying to think back when. Maybe 2004 or 2005 it was. My buddy moved down to Florida. And I drove the moving truck with him down to Florida. And it was February. So we get down there. It's nighttime. We get everything unloaded. The last thing is the couch. So we put the couch in the driveway. And I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. He's in shorts and a t-shirt. And we're having a beer. And it's like 65 degrees. Maybe 68 degrees. All of a sudden, this black dude comes driving by on his bicycle. I swear to God, he's got a beanie cap on and a full-blown winter jacket on. And he stops and he's looking at us and he's like, man, you guys are crazy. What are you doing? It's like, we were like, what are you doing with all that winter stuff on? And then he figured it out. He's like, oh my God, you guys must be from New York. He's like, man, 65, 68, that's freezing for me down here. It's like, dude, we just came from 10-degree weather. 68 is like 90 degrees to us right now. It is just funny. Like, even my mom, lifelong New Yorker, oh, well, I guess she's down there 20 years now. But even in the 60s now, she's chilly. I'm like, stop. 60s is beautiful weather. I'll take 60s all the time. Damn Floridians. It's an Arctic freeze and we're breaking out the heavy coats. And you're from the Bronx, man. Hurricane Schmurricane, that's right. Freaking Benny's another one that's in the area that could possibly get hurricanes and all that flooding and that good stuff. Let's see who that is. Is that the kid? Nope, Susie QQ is on Twitch. If anybody's interested, Lou Dalmaso just posted up a new video. Jack just posted up to Amazing Scale Modelers over on MeWe. I get all the notifications all day long. Who's doing what? I'm always keeping tabs. Keeping tabs on what you kids are doing out there. These gloves are a pain in the nuts. It truly is. That's right. We're past 10 o'clock, so the cursing comes out. I love it cold, but my folks, I swear they hate Ace. That sounds like my wife. She whatchamacallit? Their place is like a sauna. You're like my wife. She likes it freezing cold. I like the heat. She definitely likes it colder. And that's why during the summer, my damn electric bill is so high, because she's got the ACs kicking. She's got those things kicking and making sure it's cold. It's so cold in here, actually you gotta have the winter comforters in the summertime because she has it like an ice box. Right, Kelly, if you're watching? If you visit me in Michigan, temp dropped to 32. 32 is not too bad. I'm used to that stuff. I'm out in the winter all the time because I work outdoors. If anybody was on Facebook today, I was posting pictures of me working up on the in the bucket truck up on the poles. Dude, even when it's below 20 out, I'm up in that bucket truck doing something. And that's when I'm bundled up and praying to get back in the truck as quickly as possible. What the hell are you doing in here, Fly? Go outside, it's nice out. This glove is really being tedious. Almost done with it. Until I have to prime it and then see what's up with it. Shouldn't say I've never been to Michigan. I've been to Michigan just a flyby. When I used to come home from the 101st Airborne, I'd go to Tennessee Airport, International Airport, and then for some reason there were no direct flights to New York. I had to go up to Detroit, and then from Detroit I had to come back down to New York, which was always fun flying in uniform. Did it on purpose. I didn't have to fly in uniform, but I did it on purpose. Got a lot of free drinks flying in uniform. Class A's. Man, if anybody's ex-military and seen the new Class A's coming out for the Army, they're freaking awesome. I wish we had them. They're going back to the World War II era uniforms, and those things are freaking sweet. We had the cheesy Class A greens. Just the greens, just the greens. And then the Army went to the dress blues. Our dress blues, they made them Class A uniforms, which made no sense to me either. Army does some stupid stuff. Come to Tennessee, we get the sub-zero temps and above 100 temps. We're versatile. I never got the when I was in Tennessee. We had one it wasn't even a bad snowstorm. One snowstorm and ice storm while I was there. And it was funny because we went out driving, all the guys from New York, Connecticut, Boston, we went out driving it, and this storm for Tennessee I guess was bad because they actually closed down the highways. We were laughing, we're like, come on now. Just open up the damn highways. Let's go driving. But yeah, she gets some funky weather down there. The biggest hail I've ever seen was in Tennessee. Holy cow. That hail was no frickin' joke. But I love Tennessee. Tennessee was nice. Which is funny because we always say Fort Campbell, Kentucky, but the post is half in Clarksville, Tennessee, and the other half of the post is in oh shit, what part of Kentucky were we in? Because we always use the Tennessee address. Is it Hopkinsville? I think it might be Hopkinsville, Kentucky. It's right on the border. The post lies across Tennessee and Kentucky. Up here in Michigan, we get sub-zero, mid-90s, sometimes upper 90s. Was in Verona in New York mid-January too. Was wearing my slacks, polo, and even the doorman in his full-length jacket asked if I was cold. I wouldn't be surprised if he asked you if you were cold. The blackout 03 was, yeah, it wasn't a ghost town here. It was actually everybody was out on their stoops and stuff. New York is a weird place. When stuff like that happens, blackouts and hurricanes, we stop killing each other, you know, and we actually become friendly, and everybody kind of hangs out, except for you know, there's your group of people that want to be idiots and go looting and stuff like that. But we usually don't have that big of a problem. Like the news and stuff portrays New York as bad as a bad place. Dude, New York is nothing like it was in the 80s. You could ask Omar. Omar's from the Bronx. I was from Queens, so Queens is gentle compared to the Bronx. But in the 80s in New York, whew, it was a free-for-all. You did anything and everything you wanted in the city without a problem. Crime was crazy. You weren't getting caught for nothing. Did what you want to do. Did anything you wanted to do. Alright, I'm thinking that's looking halfway decent. I gotta prime it and then see what's left to do. Ken Spriggs, these gloves are a pain in the nuts. I'm not digging it, man. I'm not digging it at all. Alright. Not too bad. We'll prime it tomorrow. Hopefully that's... Yoo-hee! Nice catch. That's feeling flat, so hopefully that primes over well. And then we'll see what we got going on. I know we're going to have to do more work on that. Didn't help that we had high humidity. Oof, yeah, high humidity sucks. Michael, the Bandai B-Wing is interesting. I got the LE kit and decal section for the regular production kit. Had a unit crest with the B-Wing was for actual yes. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Actually, for the book, back to the book, Dana built the Comic-Con B-Wing, and that one just has battle damage and stuff. And Mark Dunmore did the regular version. So we're gonna do a side-by-side of those. No, I haven't touched the seams on the arms yet, Ken. I've seen them, and I'm holding off on those because I really don't feel like cursing that much on camera right now. So I'm just dealing with the knuckles on the gloves right now. Maybe a little later. I'll probably stay up late tonight doing seam work. So I'll curse at them then, because the kid will be playing video games and he'll be like, "Dad, what are you cursing at?" Ah, just damn seams. Just the seams. I'm sure they were. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out shortly how rough they were. You know what was nicer about the other glove? It was longer, so I had more to hold on to. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. I may do what you did, Ken. Get the seams on the coat, on the arms, just as good as I can. Because like you said, there is that natural seam anyhow on a jacket. Just get it as best I can, and then play it off as, yeah, that's the natural seam of the jacket. I'm squinting. The unit is the first tactical fighter wing, and my father was attached to it from 1980 to 1990. So my dad's unit is the only U.S. military unit to be installed. Oh, that is freaking awesome. Ah, Spence got me up on the big TV. I feel special now. I feel very, very special now. And thanks to your dad for his service. I'm like a superstar on the big TV. The darker gray used on the coat helped hide the flaws. And that's what I'm thinking about too, Ken, because like I said, if in the pictures that I've seen of his jacket, it's definitely a dark colored coat. So I don't know if I'm going to go black or if I could get a navy blue. You know, so the film was black and white, so we got a little leeway to play with the colors and make them look like what we want them to look like. I do like the tan type pants on him though. So I might do the brownish khaki pants. And then a dark jacket. Oh, and Ken, thank you very much again for all the shout outs on your channel. We got some new people, so that's a good thing. The more and more people we get to the site, the better and better it is, and then we can get everybody off dirty social media, except for YouTube. We need the YouTube, because I got rid of Sprue Hub because nobody was using it, and that's fine. You know, we're so used to using the bigger things, but YouTube makes it a little easier for me because the few people that were using it, we were uploading so much that I had to buy more space, and it was getting ridiculously expensive to run Sprue Hub. Not cheap at all to run a hosting site for videos. Not at all, especially all the space that they take up. So it's much better that we just stay on YouTube, use this platform, and do what we got to do. Do what we got to do. Melt the seams with a soldering iron. You and your soldering iron. If you know what I'm going to do, Omar? If I do that, you know what's going to happen? We're not going to have a glove. It's going to be like this. Because I would really mess that up. I would have to practice first. Yeah, if I messed up one of these like little grooves, I would try it. Like as soon as it's heating up, not hot heat, I would try it. You're a braver man than I, sir. Definitely braver man than I. If we got any new people here, don't forget to subscribe. Right now, you're making space loot. I don't watch football anymore, Brian, just because of all the anti-American stuff that was going on. So I just stick to hockey. I have no use for football anymore. So I don't know anything about the Super Bowl halftime show or anything like that. Don't follow it. The only sport I really do follow is hockey. Basketball has just gotten you know, boring with the same teams in the championship every year. Baseball is totally boring unless you're at a game. I love being at the field to watch a game, but I cannot sit and watch a game on the TV. Hockey, I can watch 24/7. And actually, not this Sunday, the following Sunday, the boy is back to we're back to hockey, back to coaching. So Sundays there won't be any pop-up surprise shows anymore for a while, because that's 22 games from October to March. So hockey's back. I really don't watch too many movies or TV or anything like that, Brian. I like music better. I could throw on the music and just do my models when I get a chance. J-Lo and Shakira for the halftime show. Ooh, Shakira. I know them. I feel seams would stretch. I seen you doing that, Benny, and that's a good technique. Unfortunately, I don't have any big seams like that right now. I just have knuckles to shave down and all sorts of frickin' stuff to file down. Nothing huge that needs filling, but I gotta try that technique. The Butt Bowl and the Bud Bowl. I remember the Bud Bowl. Actually, speaking of the Bud Bowl, one of my friends on Facebook, and actually some of you guys might be friends with him, Andy Myers. He actually worked on the animations and stuff, building the props for Bud Bowl, which I found pretty cool that he worked on that. And I know there's a lot of football fans out there, so don't kill me for not watching football. But if I were to watch football, I am a Kansas City Chief fan. It was funny last year with all the nonsense, or the year before, whenever all the nonsense was going on, I'd come in Sunday from work, and the mother-in-law, she likes her football. I'd make her shut it off. Shut the crap off. It's not allowed on the TV. I let her watch it now. Adult Swim, that's pretty funny. Still follow the Saints. I know Kansas City's they did well last year. I know they're doing, you see it in the news and you hear it on the radio, so I know what they're doing. I just don't watch. Plus, we all know, until Tom Brady retires, the NFL's going to just give him Super Bowls, so. That's right, New England Patriot fans. They're going to give him Super Bowls. I love busting New England Patriot fans' chops. My buddy Dino, he grew up in Astoria, Queens. He's a Boston Red Sox fan. He's a Boston Bruin fan, a Boston Celtic fan, and a New England Patriot fan. At least my teams are Kansas City Royals, Kansas City Chiefs, Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Knicks. I did not go into enemy territory. He just went right for enemy territory and got picked on pretty bad by all the Yankee fans and Giant fans and stuff like that. Yeah, he got abused. But his team's won a lot of championships, so. Detroit Lions are playing the Kansas Chiefs this Sunday. Ah, look at that. The Lions are my mom, my dad, and my older brother. They're all big Detroit fans, and my brother and my father are huge Detroit fans since he's a kid and my dad's young. Always Detroit. I don't know how they picked Detroit, but they did. I know how I picked my teams, but I don't know how they picked their teams. My little brother, he's not too much into sports anymore, but he's a Met fan and a Giant fan, so he has more New York teams than anybody. Devil fan, New Jersey Devil fan, and he's a Laker fan. Like I said, he really doesn't watch sports or follow sports anymore. He's all about computers and the electronics now. That's his sport. 3D printing like Omar. He's into it all. Actually, that glove went a little better than expected, so I could prime that guy up tomorrow and see how bad that was. Got his knuckles down. I'm not worried about that. I think that's where the glove, or the that's going to be down anyhow, so I'm not going to see that, and that's where the other piece of his wrapping comes out. So we're getting there. What time? Ooh, 10 minutes. I'm gonna have about 10 minutes left, and then I'm gonna have to cut out to go get my son. Why did it block what Benny said? Let's see what Benny said. The latest slam on Brady is that he's a white supremacist. Pathetic. Oh my God. I don't even bother with that. I like to watch other archery and fencing. Archery is pretty cool, man. That's not a bad sport at all. That's freaking talent to aim that stuff. I couldn't do it. Fencing would be better if there was blood. I'm only kidding. Swear to God. But the archery is cool. Definitely. Go Chiefs. Absolutely. What do I want to do next? I got shoes. I got pants. I got the jacket. I got to use Bondo on the jacket. There's really not... I mean, there's a seam here, but there's a seam down here. It's just not really... They kind of left it, looks like flat in between. I may have to make my own lines in there. This is going to be a pain in the neck. Hey, Mark. What's going on? Curling. I actually watch curling during the Olympics. Just to make fun of them. It's an interesting sport. Trying to think of other wacky sports to watch. I do like boxing. Try out for the 92 Olympics in archery. Oh, damn, that sucks. But at least you tried. At least you tried. So all that we can do is try. That is not the boy yet. Kenny, you have 5 new notifications. Thank you very much. Did I cut myself? I did cut myself. I didn't even realize I cut myself. I cut my knuckle on something. Oh, lucky dog. Met Gina Davis. Here comes a Facebook thing. And dude. Alright. Steve Arthur. If you are watching right now on YouTube and messaging me on Facebook, you are definitely military police. Because only military police would do something like that. Alright. Here's our friend Steve Arthur. Everybody knows him. Australian Rules Football. He's definitely watching, so he messages me on freaking Facebook and tells me. Maybe he can't message here for some reason. Australian Rules Football. Wouldn't that be rugby? Australian Rules Football? Now that is a crazy sport. Those guys killing each other with no equipment on. You think hockey's bad, shooting a puck at each other 100 miles an hour. But that Australian Rules, if that's, if that's what rugby's called, Australian Rules Football. Not me, brother. They can keep that sport. Too dainty for that. Now that's the wife. They finally made it to Salem. First blood, chess on ice. In grad school, I worked a lot of, so they all play soccer. Yeah, I'm not into soccer. I thought curling was stupid until I played it. I don't think curling's stupid. It's actually difficult to do. It's just fun. Forgot my computer adapting, baby. You knucklehead. Let's see what the wife has to say. Finally made it. Why is she sending me South Tower Collab? Why are you sending me that? That's from 9/11. She must have hit that by accident. I know when things went down on 9/11. We were there. Yes, it is strategy. It's kind of like when my kid goes away to upstate, they play a lot of shuffleboard, which is, I mean, it's not the same, but it's kind of similar with knocking people out and blocking and stuff like that. And him and his cousin always win the championship. One, because I think they're hockey players and they know how to shoot the things, but they also use strategy in the blocking and scoring and knocking people out of stuff. I'm not sure of the rules, but they know the rules, and everybody gets pissed off because every year they win the championship. You know, it's another good sport. Women's water polo. Not just because every now and then you get a glimpse of something, but holy cow, those women beat the crap out of each other. I'll just stick to cornhole. No, I loved hockey. I still love hockey. That's why I coach. But I definitely love my hockey. Can't live without it. October 3rd, opening night. You know what I'm noticing? A lot of the seam work, if you notice, it's actually flat with no stripes through it. So I may actually add a little more detail into where it is. This I'd like to actually cut out right here. Leave that as an open space too. Hey Jason, I like the style of your new video. It's very cool. If you guys aren't subscribed, my buddy Jason Marshall over there, just hover over the right hand side. You'll see 3 dots. Click on that and you can go to his channel and subscribe. Jason actually is part of this channel. He helped me out a lot with learning how to do descriptions. He did all the descriptions. He's the one that helped me with we started the plan of, I did a little introduction and then our little flyby spaceship, and then we got into the stuff, and instead of having a long drawn out 10-minute frickin' me talking about nonsense and then going into a video, we cut that out. So Jason was a great help in getting the channel where it is today. Without him, definitely wouldn't be where I am today. Getting thumbnails, keywords, tags, all that other stuff. So thank you very much, Jason. I will be watching. I will definitely be watching to see what you're up to. Jason's a good guy. That there, I may do something with that. I'm not sure. Scraping the seams. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. Hey, and I got the hard eyes too from Jason. Well, it is almost the whole thing is because of you, dude. You helped me out a lot. You helped me out a lot, sir. Actually, we have a bunch of Jason's builds on the channel. Jason's a good friend and a great help to the channel. I cannot tell a lie. What do I got? 40. My thing is going to go off here in a second. My alarm is going to go off. I didn't even go with my friend, another friend, Joe Hudson, FSM Model Magazine Builder. He has a lot of articles in there. Like I was telling you, he takes a pen or a pencil and runs the lines going across, and then he'll do the seams, and then from side to side he'll know wherever he loses it, at least he has already the beginning and ending path, and he could just connect them and redo the detail that he lost, so you're not trying to guess. Usually you don't take away the whole thing and there's a recess in there so you can automatically get it. That's it, 1040. Alright, time to text the boy and see if I need to get off this dirty DSL so I can post proper videos. DSL. It is dirty, dirty DSL. Let me text the boy and see what time, dude. He's either going to tell, either his phone is dead. If I don't hear back from him in like 3 minutes, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to go pick up the boy. And then whoever's awake and wants to hang out, I'll probably jump back on here. It'll be 2 separate videos tonight because I'm not going to put it on a break because I could be gone like 20 minutes to a half an hour. So I don't want to leave. I could leave it running. Let's see who's here when I get back. Bye-bye, seams. We've got a lot of work. We got a lot of work to do. Dirty, dirty DSL. He's creepy. They did a nice job on that. Painting this up, I think I might use, I'm not going to use white because his shirt collar is going to be white and his cuffs are going to be white. What I think I'm going to use on this is, I want to make him look dirtier, so I might use bone white on here. It's more of a yellowish white. I got to see what I'm going to do because I'm definitely using bone white on the skull, so I might not want to do that. We'll see what we're going to do, but it's not going to, this isn't going to be bright white. Definitely going to be doing a little different, Okie dokie. The boy's phone, I guarantee, is dead. Let me get that out from 19 people. Wow, we've had a bunch of people all night long. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You don't know how much I appreciate you guys just hanging out and watching and you know, talking and all that good stuff. If anybody here is new, you know, please subscribe and follow and all that good stuff, and please come over to hobbylinkinternational.com, join the community. We're a good bunch of people, I swear. Sometimes we say off-colored stuff, but you know, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun, all jokes. Nobody here is mean, and if I catch mean people, then they get the boot. We don't like mean people. We don't like mean people, and we don't like people that I'm trying to think of the right word. All right, I'll go with make fun of or disrespect people with lesser hobby abilities, because some people are just starting out. Everybody has their own set of skills. Like me, I'm no pro. I am an intermediate modeler at best. I just do it because I love the hobby and I love to build. And I love building with you guys. Yeah, Kenny Conklin getting all sappy with you guys. Oh, before I go, has anybody seen It's Awesome to Hang Out While Working? Yes, it is definitely awesome. Yeah, we are all sort of kind of adults, except for when I throw out the "that's what she said" jokes. Before I go, because I'm going to go in a second here. If anybody's not seen, I just watched it tonight while I was eating dinner. It was pretty good. The Denzel Washington movie, Equalizer 2. I never seen the Equalizer. Equalizer 2 is pretty good. I haven't watched a movie in a, you know, sat down to watch a movie in a long time. I just seen a commercial for it on my phone. It's like, I like Denzel. Let's see what it's got. And then I got sucked into the damn movie. And I watched it, otherwise it was going to be on earlier. All right, I got to play with that a little later on. 10:40 and You know what? I can hang out for 6 more minutes and then I'll run. I'm actually building more since I started joining the Hangouts. It's a little less solitary. Exactly. Hanging out, talking with the guys, can do just a bunch of middle-aged boys. Absolutely. And me and you, middle-aged guys, got to get together to go see the damn Star Trek Enterprise bridge. I got to check out the Equalizer then. I like when he turns his watch on. I'm not going to give anything away, but I like when he does that. So now I got to watch the Equalizer. I'm sure it's somewhere on my on-demand. I'm surprised, actually, with the scraping. It's not really taking away too much of the detail, so I shouldn't have too hard of a time to get that detail back in there. Oh, you know what was cool? I bought this guy a long time ago. This is, it came part of my spatula set. It's actually a scribing tool, which I see a lot of people using the Tamiya scribing tools and stuff. What I find out really cool about this scriber is I had no idea. I was watching one of Adam Savage's videos. It might have been one of his one-day builds, or he was working on a costume for Comic-Con, and this is the scriber that he uses. And he says he buys a bunch of scribers, I guess, because he goes through them. But I found it pretty cool that he used the same one, and I rarely see anybody using this one, because this one's actually kind of a pain in the arse to use, because half the time I end up going like that to the side. But it's a decent one, and it's pretty sharp. So that is a scribing tool. Yeah, it was on a one-day belt. See, I knew it was on one of those. I ate too much lasagna and chocolate. Oh, how can you eat both of those? I remember the TV series. I did not know that there was a TV series. Lasagna and chocolate, dude. Oof. That is an interesting mix. I love lasagna. But I have been eating healthy. I've been eating like a rabbit, having my avocados every day, because the avocados are fat-burning. I don't know if an avocado is a fruit or a vegetable. I'm assuming a fruit. But I've been eating the avocados, the bunny food for lunch, staying away from the soda except for tonight, because it was like crack cocaine sitting in front of me that there's a Coca-Cola there, so I grabbed onto that. We're down to, like I said, no more buying cigarettes or smoking cigarettes, down to 0 nicotine, and tomorrow I'm having the boy hide all my vaping stuff. Well, I'm throwing out the liquids tomorrow, and I'm having him hide the other stuff, and I'm not touching those. I'm going to see if I can break the habit of the hand to mouth stuff, because that's a big habit. That's worse than nicotine. And I got rid of sugar in my tea, so I'm trying to be all healthy so I can live a little longer. 10:47. I find my dentist is willing to give me old dental tools. I find they are pretty good for scribe. Oh, too much. Ooh, gotta go. Oh, good night, Carmen. Me too on the rabbit food. Need to bring my sugar down. Yeah. Good night, Carmen. It was good seeing you. Thanks for hanging out. I'm definitely on a different diet. I got to go buy eggs tomorrow because the wife isn't home. I got to go back to my 3 hard-boiled eggs in the morning and a banana and my tea with just milk and no sugar. And it's been carrots and grapes and lettuce for lunch. And then dinner time's either grilled chicken. I'm not staying away from steak, you know, the red meats and stuff like that, but just different portions and vegetables and stuff and like that. Nothing fried, like fried chicken. Yes, you shall see me tomorrow. And we don't fry it anymore. We'll bread it, but we'll bake it. So it's still a little unhealthy, but it's better than frying it in the oil. See, now the funny part about this discussion is, you know, we're all older, either middle-aged or a little younger than middle-aged or older, because we're not talking about chicks or getting drunk or getting stoned or anything like that. We're talking about that we're on a fucking diet. Sorry about the F word, but that's what we're doing. We're talking about our aches and pains, what medications we're taking, our hands hurt after scraping the Invisible Man's head, our backs hurt, we don't get out of bed without making some sort of sound now. So it's it's pretty funny. No diet. That's because I could tell from your videos, Benny. You're a skinny little guy. You're definitely a skinny little guy. That's because you're always moving. Like, even though I work outdoors, I don't lift ladders like I used to or walk up and down stairs like I used to, because now I'm in the bucket truck, and I've been in the bucket truck for a while. And I was on disability at the beginning of the year for my back, so I haven't been moving like I used to move. So I put on, and especially during the holidays, I know it's a bad excuse, but the mother-in-law and the wife make such an awesome Thanksgiving dinner, and then the wife makes awesome Christmas treats, and we're just eating them and eating them and eating them, and I become a fat bastard, just like in Austin Powers. Get in my belly. I want to eat your baby. Old, everything hurts. Hey, now I'm 34, but I had a blood clot. So, hey, be careful with that, dude. I hurt myself getting out of bed. Turning 50 sucks. I got 3 more years till I'm 50. 3 more. Blood clot is no good, man. Did they? I'm glad, you know, they caught that. The same thing after my dad had cancer. They caught a blood clot in his leg, thank God. And I don't want to mess around with that stuff. Go get yourself checked out and all that other good stuff. All right, 10:50. So hopefully I could get back in 20 minutes. So if anybody's watching this afterwards, I'm going to go pick up the boy. So if you guys want to cut out, you can cut out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a break, and then I'm going to go pick up the boy, and I should be back in about 20 minutes or so. So I shall be back, and I will see you guys in a little while if anybody's still here. If not, I'm going to jump on and do this, and if people jump on and off, that's great. So give me a few minutes, and I'll be back, guys. Okay, that was quicker than expected. Now it's midnight to pick them up. So I'll be on here for a little while longer. A little while longer. We'll be on here, set up the alarm for the 11:50. 11 and 50. They're playing their video games. Good night, Omar. Have fun with the wife, and I'll see you tomorrow for a little bit. Like I said, tomorrow, if you guys have stuff to do and you just want to jump in and get raffle tickets for the giveaway, you can do that too, because, you know, that's what we do. That is what we do. What we do. Who's crying? My mother-in-law's with my wife up in Salem, like I said, and her dog is very attached to her. But I am watching the dog for the weekend, and she's crying. I'm surprised that the kitty cat hasn't come up here yet. There you go. Get on the bench. Do some work while we're working. Makes it a lot of fun. I really wish that we could do, you know, just a whole bunch of, you know, if they had a hangout. They should do that. I know they're getting rid of Google Hangouts. Still work for some people. I wish they would do that on here, where you can hang out with X amount of people, and or as many as you want, and do multiple videos at once. You'd think they would do that. Would be nice. Our friend Mark Dunmore is lucky. He's going to watch. This is the kid telling me to come pick him up now. Playing with contour gauge. Saw it on Augie's video. Yeah, that's a cool thing to have. There's a text message. My boy has become 15 and a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. But that's what 15-year-olds do. They become pains in the butts because they think they know everything. I remember being 15 and thinking I knew everything. I wish I was 15 again. Now that's a high spot. That there's a high spot, so I'm going to have to take that down. I really don't want to fill it with anything. And yes, as you can tell, I use my X-Acto. I got to actually order more blades because I go through blades like crazy. So I got to order another 100-pack of blades because I do a lot of scraping with the blades. Yes, we did. We thought we knew everything. We were smarter than everybody. Until I found out I knew nothing. I knew nothing until I joined the Army. That's when I learned about life. The Army definitely changed my perspectives on things. Learned a lot. Somebody's on Twitch. Who just got on? Snickernack Studios just got on Twitch. Twitchy McTwitch. I was on the Twitch for a little while, but all my friends are here, so I gave up on the Twitch. Actually, I think with Streamlabs now I can do Twitch, and I can do YouTube and Facebook all at the same time, or it's some kind of app on here on Streamlabs, but it doesn't work that well. And if I do it from YouTube, you can only talk to me through YouTube. You can't talk to me through Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch or Facebook. You can only watch. So I'd rather just stick here. It's a lot easier. This message is held for review. Why is it held for review? I knew it all till I found out I didn't know shit. Then I realized my dad was really a smart. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely right, Benny. Yeah, we learn the hard way. We don't know nothing. He'll learn his lessons. Not gonna stop him either. I told him, you know, you're gonna end up doing stupid stuff. Just make sure the stupid stuff doesn't land you in jail. You're gonna eventually get in trouble for something. Just make sure it's not anything as stupid where the police are gonna come knocking on the door and say, we have your son. So that is a lesson I don't want him to learn. I never learned that lesson, thankfully. Plus it helped that you know, my cousin was a captain. I think it was a lieutenant or a captain in the NYPD. So that was always helpful. Always helpful having cops in the family. Alright, I gotta see what I'm gonna do with that little bit right there. Gentle, gentle. This piece right here, like right over here, this was where the tree was connected to it, so that's going to be a little bit of a pain to get out. Well, it feels flat, so I'm gonna have to do the primering on him too, and see what we got going on with that. That's how he's gonna be. Oh, I can't see. I can't see because of the delay. That's how he's gonna be in the shirt. Just gets glued on back there. And then we got the invisible stuff going on here. See, I really think they should have done this part over here, opened up, and maybe over there. That hole goes to one of the wrappings that come off, and that hold his hand up on the other side. So that's that. Thank God there's something that doesn't need sanding or playing with. Now I'm gonna have to play with the arms. The back seam shouldn't be bad at all. It's gonna be this in here, getting rid of all this, because I could feel, you can hear the lip on there. No, I didn't go anywhere yet, Brian. He called. I was texting with him. He's not leaving. I don't have to pick him up until midnight, because they're playing video games. So I know where they are. They're in the basement of the twins' house. They're all safe and sound. So I'll go get them. I'll go get the boy in about an hour. Then go to bed after that, and then in the morning we'll get up and go get the oil changed on the car, on the Jeep. And then do some more modeling stuff. I wish the front was going to be as easy as the back is. Well, this is going to be a little difficult over there. The elbows got, I could feel the elbows got a little lip too. Gentle, gentle. Try to keep with the shape. I'm always making flat spots. The problem with the arms and the legs, where there were no pins inside to really line it up. Yeah, the outer arms are very easy. The outer arms are very easy. I just got to get rid of the lip, because my my lining of it up, or it could be the kit itself. I have a little lip here and a little lip at the front. So I got to get rid of those. I got the 80 grit ready too, Ken. It's back here. Actually, I got to run to Home Depot tomorrow. Okay, here's another tip. I know you guys know it, but for any new modelers out there, don't buy hobby-related frickin' sandpaper. Just don't do it. Go to frickin' Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, whatever you got, and just buy the big sheets and cut it up into what you need. I see some guys buying hobby paper like Tamiya paper and other stuff. That is such a waste of money. Just go buy sheets of paper and cut it up to the size you need. The only sanding stuff I buy are sanding sticks, which I could make my own. I love the kit, but it's a seam nightmare. Yeah, it's definitely definitely looking that way. I do love this kit. This is a very cool kit. And I like that a couple of us are doing it. Like last year was craziness on the Grim Reaper. Everybody did him last year. This year there's two of us, which I like that you're doing black and white and I'm doing color. Last year Mark and Augie did this. And it was funny that I saw that you asked Augie for the files too. I have them, but I don't have a laser printer, so I couldn't get them out. I don't know if I should. Yeah, I think you were here the other day when I showed you the TSDS stickers. Hobby paper is outrageously expensive. It is. It's ridiculously expensive. Let me see if they have the price on it. I gotta clean this up tomorrow. Let me see. These don't even have the price. These were cheap though. I buy automotive paper. I have 600, 400, 1,000, 1,500. My 1,200, I don't know what happened to it. And another grit I had. But this was so cheap, and I think there's 3 sheets. No, there's 5 sheets in each of these that I can cut. This is gonna last me forever. So there's no sense in buying hobby paper. That's just a rip-off. A rip-off. And if you guys, I made them into black and white and printed them onto sticker paper. Ooh, that's a good idea. I got the TSDS decals. Here comes my kitty. These guys here. But what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do tomorrow is when I go to Michael's for the Cricket. The Cricket, they have faux leather. So I'm going to see different colors. Oh, please don't jump on me, Max. They have different colors that I'm going to try to match up with the colors of the decals and make them look like leather books. I know they definitely have black. So that'll be a project too. And I definitely got to get on ordering my whatchamacallit, my electronics for this thing. What I want to figure out, so I'm definitely putting speakers on it. I got to figure out which board to buy for stereo, because I want to do a left and a right channel for the thunderclap. This way it's nice and loud. Plus I want to put scenes from the movie on the audio, just to have some clips of audio on it too. I'm going to be using Arduino for it, but I just got to figure out. I know this special boards you need to do stereo and stuff like that. So still got a lip there. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works out well. I contacted them to see if they could print those in black and white. They were going to try but didn't get back. Ah, that stinks. We should make our own. Should definitely make our own. Thanks for everybody that's sticking with us. My mom's side gave me PS3 system as a backup game system. 2 controls, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 3 Black Ops. Oh, very nice, Brian. Yeah, I wish I still had time. I love playing video games, but I wish I still had time to play them because I have a 15-year-old boy in the house and he's in control of all the video games. I got to get the new hockey game actually, and the new Call of Duty that's out there. So I like playing the campaigns. The only game I was ever good at online was Battlefield 1, the World War I game. I love that thing. I rocked that game. I was a very good sniper in that game. But when you play the regular Modern Warfares, oh my god, I get my ass kicked. I get my ass handed to me. All the time. I mash up Mars attacks and I mash up of the Mars attacks and protector. Check out the Adafruit Arduino FX boards. Yeah, I'm always on. I like Adafruit. I always check them out. So I got to see what the actually that's where I got to order my speakers from. Adafruit has so many cool things. They actually have. I got to see if they still have it. It was on the front page, an eyeball that moves around. It's a video clip. It's a video thing, but it was really, really cool. I want to see if they still got it. I have another crazy idea that I actually seen a company do. They got to it before I did, but I want to see if I could pull it off. Adding some video to stuff. Always going bigger and better. Well, always going bigger, not necessarily better. Not necessarily better. Looks like tomorrow it'll be more. Well, I'll have all day tomorrow and Sunday because there's no hockey this Sunday. So I'll have this weekend to get as much of this done as possible. Somebody is messaging me on Facebook. I heard the pop. Now I'm just waiting for the bling. Unless it's Steve. It could possibly be Steve because I have his thing open. Oh, it's Dana again. It was Dana. It was my buddy Dana. Time to get out all the scuff marks. That's not going to be an easy chore. Adding video is tricky stuff. I probably just use a Raspberry. Well, that's what I was. See, you beat me to everything. You're going to be my electronics guy Now, that's what my brother was telling me to do. Use the he's the my usual electronics guy I go to. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to electronics, so I ask him, he tells me, and then I build it, break it, and build it until I get it right. Like, I know the basics of stuff, like, you know, with the Ohm's law and all that other good stuff. But he knows a lot more. You know, he's very smart. He's a very smart guy. He's a smart feller. It's funny though, because me, Paul, and him, we do a lot of stuff together, and the running joke is we only get 40% done of anything we start, and then we start something new. Which is pretty true with me in models. I get about 40%. Or like the Grim Reaper, I got him done, but I just didn't finish off his diorama. That's why I said 2020 is my year to finish up as many of the Shelf Queens as I can. I don't want to do too many new builds. Oh, that's coming out nice. One more round of buffing on the back of his arm, and then I could start on the front. Are you life right now, or is this a replay? I am in real life, Dana. Real life for the past exactly 2 hours and 34 seconds, but we're on delay about 15 to 30 seconds because when I was running super low latency, we were only getting 480 instead of 720. And for those of you who don't know her, she just popped on. That's Dana, or one of our professional modelers for building a galaxy. She did the Millennium Falcon, B-wing. She's doing the A-wing. She does it all. Now she's gonna come in here and bust my chops. Oh, and there's the mother-in-law. Hello, mother. You missed Omar before. Ah, that came out nice. That actually came out nice. A lot of scraping, sanding, and buffing. That should prime out very well. Don't let the ghosts get you, mother. Now, here comes the fun part. The seams in here. That is not going to be fun. Yeah, you missed them. Oh, God, Tom, I haven't seen that commercial in a long time. Is it real or is it Memorex? It's Memorex. Watch out for ghosts, mother. They're gonna get you up there. Up in the haunted Salem. Yeah, I think we may have something here, Ken. If we do this guy again, the rounded file so far is a good deal to get rid of the seam there. You can thin bondo with acetate for those tight spots, acetone for those tight spots. Well, I gotta get the seam out first, and then see what I got going on. I usually use lacquer thinner with the bondo. that going. I know. Yeah, wait until tonight when your bed is shaking. Sleep with one eye open. I'm gonna hear all sorts of noises and everything tonight. That right there is gonna definitely need a little filling. I hear all sorts of creepy sounds. I wonder, did they pick a haunted room? Yeah, this is going to definitely be the one spot right there. That's going to have to be filled in. That was off the tree. I wouldn't go up there without my proton pack. I heard weird noises from my parents' room when I was a child. I peeked in and now I'm emotionally scarred. Nah, Dana, the wife and the mother-in-law are up in Salem at the spooky time of year. Guarantee my mother-in-law is probably in the room by herself while my wife is talking to some strangers, because she'll talk to anybody. Yeah, I was burned there in a former life. Uh-oh, I will be thinking of you tomorrow while whale watching. Yeah, you got to get up early for that whale watching stuff. Don't think of me. Wear something warm. It's going to be chilly out on the ocean. Hope you guys brought something warm. Ken, I'm actually having good luck on this. People are really watching you sand a limb. Yeah, we're doing more than watching me sand a limb. We're talking. That's nothing. We spent 8 hours watching me put a wooden floor together. Talking for 8 hours. We'll do the same thing tomorrow. We'll hang out for a long time tomorrow. This is nice and quiet. Without my two female friends yakking it up back there. Now you're talking to my mother-in-law? Dana, Elaine is my mother-in-law. Just so you know. So don't say nothing bad. Dana likes to bust my chops all the time. Ken, we're actually getting there with the round file is doing frickin' excellent to get rid of this thing. I just keep spinning it and I'm not losing any detail. I'm just losing that line. I'm waiting to see Philip. He's working on Christine. I want to see how that comes out. I'm not a car builder, but I would like to build that car. What's going on over here? Hey, what's going on, HG? Yeah, she's always busting my chops. I'm playing with sprue goo. Ooh, melt some melted sprue. Actually, conversation, not just looking at a cell phone and walking around like zombies. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Which is a good thing. It's a nice sized lip on that. What's going on, HG? Hey, HG, which side of Canada are you on? You on the other side near Paul? So it's like 3 hours behind? I'm gonna prime that up. Hopefully that's pretty good. I posted 15 HD pics of the B-Wing on my site, Kenny. I am gonna kill you. I really am. And this is what I have to deal with. My funny friend. I know you do it on purpose. I know you didn't do it. Well, I hope you didn't do it. You just want to drive me crazy and give me more gray hair. I tell you what, it's fun working with Dana on the book because she's an excellent builder. But when she busts my chops, she knows how to bust my chops and what I don't want to hear, and she does it on purpose. She makes me go gray. What time is it? 11:28. All right, we still got time. We still got time. I got to get more red paint before I get back to work on Christine. Oh, no. Don't give her any ideas, Ken. Just finished 2 builds, a Yak 130, Jet Train, and JU87 Stuka. Oh, cool. Dana tortures me like this all the time. All the time. And she takes enjoyment out of it. Pick on Kenny. Pick on Kenny. Let's see if this is her. Oh, yes, videos too. Wise guys. Oh, no, that's Steve. That's Steve. Yes, Steve, I am back. I've been back. The boy's staying out till midnight unless I get another text where they say they're still playing video games. Watch, they're not playing video games. They're at some girl's house or something. Getting in trouble. It's either that or dissect kittens. It's either pick on me or kill poor little kittens. Chloe, hi Ken. So You're glad we're not there so you don't have to hear us yapping, huh? Absolutely glad you're not here so I don't have to hear you yapping in the background. I can actually sit here and do my thing without you guys trying to be funny. Hello, wife, by the way. Hello, everybody. That's Kelly underneath my mother-in-law's name. I'm surprised you're not talking to some stranger. Yes, Kelly, it's peace and quiet. The boy is at Tom and Dom's house. They're in the basement playing video games, so they say. Gotta go pick him up at midnight. Getting some stuff done. Don't have to worry about a TV being on. I would like to have music in the background, but I'll get a copyright strike. I don't want any copyright strikes. Oh, now I got the wife. And how did Kelly get on here? What'd you do? Make an account? All right, guys. So Kelly Conklin, that's my wife. And then Elaine Rossborough is my mother-in-law. I got them both on here. I have no idea where Max is. He's around. He's sleeping right behind me because he knows I'm working, so he's not coming up. I'll show off Max tomorrow because I'm sure Omar's going to want to see his buddy. Omar loves Max. Max is the man. Annie was fed. Annie was walked. Annie was crying at the window thinking you guys were coming home. Annie's the dog for anybody that's wondering. Annie's the doggy. I think the scene might come out alright, guys. I'm gonna put all this on sticks tomorrow and shove it out on the deck and prime it. Actually, I might have to run to Hobby Lobby because I don't know how much primer I have left. The hobby of the lobby. No, I can't get away from you guys. Why do you think I bought life insurance policies? My death will be the only way I have freedom. Look, everybody got quiet because the wife is on. They're like, uh-oh, the wife is here. We got to be quiet. That's all right. She's always in the background anyhow. When she's home, she's always on the couch. Well, unless she's, in school getting her master's degree, and then she's not on the couch. But the mother-in-law is. Elaine is always around because she's always looking for her boyfriend Omar. Almost stabbed myself in the eye. That wasn't good. Haha, YouTube blocked that because you said a curse word. I have glue on here. Why did you make women so beautiful? Okay. I used Tamiya white fine surface primer. Awful. Yeah, that's definitely good for your black and white stuff. I usually use the Tamiya, the superfine gray, or the Mr. Surfacer 1200 spray. Either one of those. Well, that's save it all so I could sniff it all up. So you could love her. God bless her. Oh, God. What time is it? What time is it? 11:36. We got about 10 more minutes. 14 more minutes, and I got to go get the boy. Then we'll go get the boy from the twins' house. And here comes Annie. Annie's coming to hang out too. Good night, mother-in-law. Oh my God. Dana knows some bad jokes. It's all right. It's after 10 o'clock. By FCC rules, we can say what we want to say. I don't know how much YouTube will like that, but because just don't get me thrown off YouTube. Oh, there's Max. He's going to jump on the back of the chair. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Have to prime that guy up tomorrow too. Move on to the next one. Let's hopefully get this done. I know some blonde jokes. Sound effects. No, that's my phone going off. If your wife is at the front door yelling to be let in and your dog is at the back door barking to be let in, which one do you let in first? The dog, because after you let the dog in it will stop barking. That's a good joke. Know how a hamburger introduces his wife Patricia? Meet Patty. Oh God. Dad jokes. Dad of the jokes. I like dad jokes. I love the dog joke. That was a good one. Am I on? Ugh, always not on the camera. I need like a super wide angle camera. I put the damn SciFiantasy thing here so I know to keep my fingers there, and I still don't do it. I'd be stupid. I bet you that seam is not even one that shows. No, it'll show. And we have a kid from Amazon. Soon as mom get money, Halloween 2 Scooby-Doo and his friend Kenny. Very cool, Brian. Like I said earlier, make sure you get pictures of your builds. It's the only way I can get them on the slideshow. The only way. That's bad. That is very bad. Alright, let's get rid of this back seam. Get that all flattened up and polished out, and then it'll be the front seam, which I don't think I'm going to have time to do right now. I'll have to do it when I come back, and I know it's getting late, so... Well, I guess for some of you it's late. Dana's I think is an hour behind, so it's 10:41 for her. I think HG might be like, if he's on the other side of Canada, might be like 3 hours behind us. I know my buddy Paul in Canada is 3 hours behind me. And then I got Steve watching and messaging me through Facebook because he can't message here for some reason, and he's an hour behind. There's people all over. Actually, I don't know if anybody's from England or Ireland's watching. They're ahead of us, so it might be like 5 or 6 in the morning there, depending on where people are. If anybody's in New Zealand, it's probably like mid-afternoon there. Ray from down under. The race is on to get this polished out before I have to get the kid. I should have told him, just sleep over. Sleep over. Max is sleeping. Max knows it's bedtime. Max is mad because it's bedtime and I'm not in bed. I'll be here all week. Tip your waitress. I will do with my Amazon Fire HD. Okay, cool, Brian. 9:42. 10:09. Okay, so you're in the middle of Canada, or like you're closer to me than Paul is. One day, 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One of them was was assaulted. Now that's an awesome dad joke right there. One of them was assaulted. It's like 2 guys were walking down the street. One walked into a bar. The other one ducked. Dad jokes. Let's see, 15 minutes and we'd go into a new day. We'd go into Saturday. Okay, two more things to do on this, and then it's definitely time to pick up the boy. Buffing out those seams. The kid would groan at me laughing at those jokes. Come on, Dad. I know what I'm going to do on the bench at hockey. I'll tell those jokes in front of him so he could be like, oh, come on, Dad, shut up. Oh, definitely gonna beat it. I do feel a sense of accomplishment when I can do a seam, get it all the way down and buff it out and don't have to use any putty at all. It's always nice to be able to do that. And I never know which side to use first, this side or this side. They both feel the same. Nice. That actually came out very nice. No seam. Very little seam right there. But that should, when I put primer over that, you're not going to see that. But over here, that seam and lip is totally gone. Now I'm going to have to hammer out the front of that next. But I definitely have to leave in 4 minutes. Teacher, are you chewing gum? Kid, no, I'm Bill Anderson. A guy walks into a bar and orders a shot. Are you chewing gum? I'm Bill Anderson. Celebrating my first blowjob. He says to the bartender, congratulations, says the bartender. Here, have another one on the house. No thank, the man declines. If the first one didn't get the taste out of my mouth, the second... Oh, God. Oh, you guys are bad. Bad, and I like it. Now, HG, what do you want to know about the book? I'm actually running short on time, so I will be back after I get the kid. I'll hang out for a little while longer, and then if you want, you can ask all the questions you want. I'll let you know what's going on. Actually, this one doesn't seem as bad as the other one because this has more wide open spots. Kenny, can you put a little more glue on here? Put a little bit extra glue. So we're coming out with one says to the other. I'll never do that for $2. Oh shit. It's a Star Wars modeling book. It's called Building a Galaxy Volume 1, and it is, and I always mess up for some reason, it's the Rebel ships, not the Empire ships. The Empire ships are book 2. It's 2 B-Wings, the Comic-Con version and the regular version. Dana's doing the Comic-Con version. She did the Millennium Falcon. She's doing the A-Wing. TJ Holler did the X-Wing. Mark Dunmore is doing the Y-Wing and the Snowspeeder. And then we have Tiffany Groves doing some special art for the book. Morgan Dean, who's professionally does layout work and stuff like that, is our layout guy and photo editor and stuff like that. And Paul and I are doing the editing of the book. So it's all Bandai kits. It's not like a magazine where it's, you know, 2 pages and the whole build is in there. The builders have the freedom to put as much information in as they want. This way we can get it all out to the people that are going to be buying the book, and they can try to recreate what they see in the book. And you know, Mark's got good stuff in there. Dana's got a lot of great techniques in there too. And the Millennium Falcon's incredible, but I'm still very impressed with, I'm not going to tell you, like I said yesterday, what she did, but how she powered the B-Wing is very impressive. And I like it a lot. Yeah, hopefully it is, Brian. I hope so. Hopefully we can make a lot of sales, and we can get on book 2. You know, sales drive more books. No sales equals no more books. If we can sell, the first run is going to be $11.50. The first run is going to be 500, books. Just a short run. If we get more interest in it, then I'll do a second run, third run, whatever we got to do for the books. All right, I must go get the boy. So I'm going to put this into break mode. Would you say I'm pretty much a genius, Kenny? Yeah, I would say you're a genius, absolute genius, a modeling genius to be more precise. You're an incredible builder, Dana, no doubt about it. You have some freaking fantastic techniques, and you find out different things, and you're awesome. Awesome. I bow to your feet, young lady. So anyway, I'm going to pick up the boy. I'm going to put it on break. I'll be back, and I'll do the rest of that. If people are here, you're here. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. But I'm coming back, so in about 15-20 minutes, I'll be back if anybody's still around. I'll see you all in a few minutes. What's up, you crazy people that are still here? The boy is here. I'm back here. He's nice enough. He's making me an iced tea. So, HG, let's explain Space Loot a little more. Space Loot is to make the chat a little more interactive, and it's also for kind of rewarding the people that are always here. So what it is, every 15 minutes you earn 5 Space Loot, and it all accumulates. So every half an hour you earn 10 Space Loot, and you accumulate it. It never goes away until you use it for raffle tickets. I have no life either, Ken. And at the end of the month, thank you, buddy. At the end of every month on a Saturday, we have a giveaway. This month we're giving away a Badger Chrome airbrush, which is being sponsored by Ken, the owner of Badger. And the more you talk, you actually get more points. Brian, I'll get to your question in a second. The more you talk, you get more points. The more you watch, you get more Space Loot. And I do the same thing on the MBI live show, except it's called War Loot over there. And I got to see what we're going to do on giveaways for that. And Brian, to answer your question about the book, no, it's not going to be on Amazon. It's going to be on our own website. What do you think? Calamari. Yes, Steve, that is looking very good. I'm assuming you're doing the Nautilus. We got to get you talking on here. The book is, we have our own shop. If you guys didn't know, anybody that visits the site knows. If you go to HLI, actually HG just ordered some stuff from the shop, so it's going to be on the shop. But back to the Space Loot. When you do use the Space Loot for raffle tickets, then it does go away. Raffle tickets are 10 Space Loot each, so you gotta kind of use a little math. So if you have 200 Space Loot and you buy 20 raffle tickets, then all your Space Loot is gone and you got to accumulate it more. So if you're, if there's a thing we're giving away and you really don't want it, then you might just throw a couple Space Loot at it. Not that you really don't want it, but it's maybe something you have or something like that, or you won already and you want to give somebody else a shot. Like I kind of stole this idea from my friend Lynn. She does it on Twitch, but she does it with a thing called Metal Bucks because she's Metalhead Minis. And I won a few times. So after I won, I didn't jump in the next one to give somebody else a shot at winning. She didn't hold anybody back. If you won one month, you can't win the next month. But I've been doing this live stream stuff, and I haven't been able to watch her in a while. And when I go to work, I used to watch her because she does Metalhead mornings. But I'm so tired when I get to work because I get up so early. I take a nap, and I've been missing her shows. So I gotta get back on watching my friend Lynn. And we're back to sanding the seams down. And then I'll get up early, go do some shopping, and we'll come back and we'll do some more work. We're definitely going to be working on the base, working on getting this guy together and primed up, seeing what colors we have, making sure we have colors. Oh, that's what I was thinking about. If I win again, Kenny, we'll know something is wrong. Yeah, you've won a couple times already. You definitely won a couple times already. Yeah, we lost 2 people. I come back and we lose 2 people. They sit here, they want to listen to my elevator music. It sucks that I can't use copyrighted music because we'll get strikes against us, and the more strikes we have, then we can end up not live streaming. So I got to use whatever is on YouTube. But I got to go into the Creator Studio and see if there's any new music that I could put, at least change the break music. Like today I didn't do the 15-minute early thing. I just jumped on here today pretty much. But again, back to what I'm always going from one thing to another. I hope to win the airbrush, so I will spend most of my loot to try. I need to start winning. Tired of losing. What is the name of the actual song? I have... oh, this one? I know. This one's Parasail. And it's off of the YouTube Creator Studio. This way I don't have to worry about copyright or anything like that. Now I was thinking on the ride over, I was like, we have the Halloween build going on, and it's the only holiday build that we do. I was thinking we should do a Christmas group build where like you can get the Mang tank like me and build that for Christmas, or you can take a Yui and put hey, Omar's back. You could make it like Rudolph. You can make a tank with snowmen on it, or you could do something serious like, you know, World War II soldiers out in the middle of the field with you know, like a little Christmas tree or something like that. But it's got to have something Christmas related to it, or you can make a diorama with like a little shop and kids looking in the window, whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know if you can make an evil Santa if you want. You can definitely make an evil Santa if you want to. What is the German thing called? Kenny! They made a movie out of it too. There's the anti-Santa, because Germans are the Krampus or Krampus, however you say that. Yes, him. Actually, before that movie came out, I learned about that thing. In Germany, man, if the kids are bad, the Krampus, however the hell you say it, comes after you and takes the kids away in a basket. If you don't know about it, look that up. It's very interesting. Some weird traditions. That's one way to make the kids behave. Yeah, this demon's gonna come after you, and he's going to put you in a basket and take you to hell, basically. And that is when sometimes he would bring a bag of switch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely crazy. Oh, Steve is listening. He just jumped in with the name. Steve is working on this right now while we're talking. That is not the right color. That's coming out a totally different color than what's on the phone. That's right, Steve. I beat you to posting it on dirty Facebook. Dirty Facebook. I wish Facebook would go away so I could get everybody to the site. But we do have more people coming, which is good. You guys are doing a good job of getting people there. And actually using the site. So that's what it's there for, to use it. About to head to Hobby Room and keep the printers running. Nice. Some kind of hold a Krampus festival each year. That's crazy. Scares the bejesus out of them. Yeah, it definitely does scare the bejesus out of them. No, it scares the bejesus out of me. Because if Santa's real, that thing's got to be real. And Omar, don't tell me Santa's not real. Santa's real. So what do you guys think about doing a Christmas build with the Halloween build? I'll actually make up rules for it, and we could start it this Christmas and have it ended by next Christmas. So I'm definitely I'm going to be starting Tuesday on my Christmas tank. Just trying to do more and more things to get people to build and have a good time and hang out. Watch me sand away. Sand and sand and sand. You guys really are crazy, man. Watch me put wood down, watch me sand. Hopefully we get into more better stuff soon. Santa is my dad. I know. I saw it one year. All right, Ken's in. Ken likes it. You know what? We're just going to put up rules. If we get people in it, we get people in it. I think it'd be pretty cool to see like somebody build an F-14 or something and put, you know, like Jingle Bells or something on it. Or even making a Humvee or something and putting Christmas lights on it. It would be very interesting. Or look at that. Even making an Enterprise and putting stuff on it. Christmas stuff. People would kill us, but that's alright. We're having fun. That's all that matters. We're having fun. I'm sorry, Ken. I think I'm having a much easier time with my seams than you had with yours. I feel bad now. This is the mini. This one's the mini round. And it's actually fitting in those grooves pretty nice. No, Max, that's not to play with. You're going to pull the router down. And then we're going to have trouble. Don't do that, please. Reindeer pulling a falcon. There you go. Using the wire brush to clean. What are you getting scared of, Max? I don't know what the hell happened to my wire brush there. An army of mutant worker elves invading the sea view. I like it. I like it. See? Coming up with a combine Christmas and Halloween and build zombie reindeer. I guess that would be like the Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, I know definitely next year's Halloween build for me is going to be the Headless Horseman. That's the one I'm gonna tackle. I would like to do more than one, but there's no way. I build way too slow. I need to hit Mega Millions already so I could just stay home and build models all day long. It would be nice. It would be nice. Man, 13 of us. I'm trying to count to see who the 13 are. Because I think we might have, well, we know Steve's just watching. I think we might have just a few more watchers. Which is cool. I don't mind. I would just like to say hello to them. See who they are. Don't be shy. We don't bite. Only on occasion. That's when we're hungry. And this is going to be fun. Just me and the boy. And that was a sarcastic. This is going to be fun because I'm going to ask him what he wants to eat. And then he's going to be like, I don't know, whatever you want. One of us. What do we got now? We got reindeer pulling a Star Trek shuttlecraft. Oh, now that would be cool. And I have Christmas lights dangling off the shuttlecraft. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Alright, so tomorrow or Sunday I'm going to make up rules. We got a few builds going on. Actually, for my build it like a kid again build, I'm going to order the Star Trek paints from GarageKit US, GarageKit.us, I think it is. Jesse actually got the paint chips from the Smithsonian when they were redoing redoing the Enterprise. So he got the paint chips and actually matched paint colors, color for color, exact color that they used for the refurbishing of the Enterprise. So all those colors are correct as what you see in the Smithsonian. And they pretty much, from what I remember reading, matched like chips of the old paint and had it redone correctly to what the original was. So that is pretty cool. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do this Enterprise in. I'm going to do it in that. Which stick do I need now? I need this stick. I haven't seen Lou's. I got to check it out. Dropping a bag full of presents. Oh, that's cool too. Last year it took me time to build my Falcon for Marty because I got my on Christmas morning. That's all right, Brian. Whenever you get a chance, there's no rush, and that makes it a little tougher when you get it on Christmas morning, and you got to try to rush to build something. That's why I try to give a lot of time to let everybody know what's coming up, especially for the sci-fi ones. The armor guys, when they're building tanks and stuff, they're done in a couple months. Sometimes they're done really, really quick. Oh, if you guys were on the main site, I just posted. You would have seen it on the community too. I just posted a Spitfire from my buddy Henry Wong, and I talked to him because I'm going to be doing military books too, hopefully. But we're going to have Henry Wong as an author and building. Am I off? I'm off again. I freaking keep going off. I got to keep my hands over here. All right, another one ready for prime action, and then to see what's messed up. Uh-oh. You know what that leaves us? Oh, I didn't know there was somebody made formulas for it. See, that's where I come into being lazy. Instead of buying different paints and mixing them up, I'm like, yeah, they got the pre-made ones. I'll just grab those and do it. I get very lazy. Oh, do I still have? I think I gotta go get Bondo. My light's gonna fall. I gotta get a base for my light. I gotta get so much crap. Dun, 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 dun. The one in the Smithsonian, the real actual Enterprise, Brian, that they refurbed, refurby bird. There's another thing I gotta go get tomorrow. I gotta get more alcohol. Alcohol. Dun, dun, dun. That means I gotta work on the seams of this guy. I gotta work on the seams of this. I definitely need new Bondo. It's starting to. The damn Bondo packaging broke on me. Well, the question is, do I have, before I even do Bondo, where are my paper towels? My paper towels. Yeah, it's going bye-bye. So I'm gonna have to wait till it comes back to see it. How long have we... Oh, Jesus, we've been going 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. Right, Max? Max wants... Max is laying behind me, giving me the pouty face that he wants to go to bed. Well, go to bed soon, buddy. This cat is just, like, spoiled. But he's blind, so he needs to be spoiled. Let us see what's going in where. Get in the hole. I definitely, you know what? I think I'll do that tomorrow too. So when we get back on here tomorrow, somebody's got to ask me, did you order Mr. Dissolve Putty? Because I'll have that thing in a few days from, whatchamacallit, Guns and Planet. They're right here. They're right here in Jersey, so. Get in the hole. And then the lacquer thinner comes out and wipes off all the crap I don't need. And I know this is getting, excuse me, I know this Bondo's getting bad because it's already hard. Oh, we're back up to 15. More people came back to see what nonsense we're up to. Yeah, I gotta definitely go get new Bondo tomorrow. This isn't gonna stick, I know it, because it's half hard. Bastards. Bastards. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh well, I just ruined that because I put too much lacquer thinner on there. But actually it's helping me spread this out right into the holes. Usually I don't put that much on because I don't want to melt the model. But I went a little crazy. I did that very poorly tonight. That means I'm getting tired. Usually I'm pretty good at just dampening the Q-tip and taking off the excess Bondo. Time for new Bondo. I'm an idiot. You know what I have that I could have used? Mr. Surfacer 1200 would have filled that in nicely. That's all right. Hopefully it does the job. Hopefully it does the job, and then I could sand it down. Yep, filled in the holes, and there's not that much left. That'll be a quick sanding job. This side is going to be a pain because there's a lip. There's a lippy lip. That's right. I'm finishing the 148B17 for an attorney in damn. I've been using Liquitex modeling paste lately for surface stuff. I'm gonna see if they have that. I remember you saying that last time. I'm gonna see if they have that at Michael's when I go there tomorrow. Have fun shipping that one, HG. That's one thing I'm always scared of, ordering stuff and it, not ordering stuff, building, if I were to build something and send it to somebody, it'd just be destroyed by the time it gets there. Which would be no good. You don't want to destroy stuff. Let's see if that lip is, yeah, that lip is still Still there. Take that down some more. If Omar's still here, his girlfriend was online. I got marble dust kind of like Vallejo putty. Why in the hell would YouTube block that? What were they thinking? You were saying angel dust? I got some angel dust. No, he said marble dust. You believe frickin' YouTube actually blocked that comment, Spence? That's just ridiculous. He said marble dust. Marble dust, you morons. Anybody watches Howard Stern, they'll know. Don't be stupid, you moron. Alright. We got a late night going tonight. Alright, Donnie, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to bed soon, too. He's flying up here and flying home with it. Damn, okay, that's one way to get it. That is definitely one way to get it. My chin is itchy, which means I'm going to have to shave soon. Gotta shave. I should actually make a list of stuff I need instead of saying, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. Who's crying in there? Alright, who out there has the habit too of not using a spatula? Half the time I'll put Bondo right on my finger and just wipe it down. Alright, we got 16 people now. Holy cow. You guys are going to keep me up like 24/7 while we're doing this. Bondo always kind of gives me the giggles, just knowing, working, when I used to work auto body and helping our friend Santos in the hood, and how many cars went out more Bondo than car. Bondo, the official sponsor of the illegal shop. Funny, if a cop ever pulled my brother out, my brother did so much crazy stuff to my Nissan Sentra. They cut out the well for the spare tire to make the car lighter and faster, chopped the springs. But if the cops ever stopped us and saw that the wheel well, or yeah, the spare tire well was cut out, they would have thought we were up to no good, even though we were just trying to make the car lighter and faster. This stuff is drying real quick. I know I'm not going to be able to take this off. Get in the hole. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. Oh, it was light. We wanted it lighter. We wanted it lighter. So the springs were chopped. Pirelli P0s I think we had on there. The wheel well was taken out. He took out a whole bunch of other stuff to lighten up the car too. That car was ridiculously light. Light and fast for a little 4-cylinder. And what I miss the most is They don't make frickin' cars in standard shift anymore. Like, I wish my Jeep, if I got a Jeep Wrangler, then I could get standard shift, but my Jeep Cherokee doesn't come in standard, which sucks. I want standard shift. I would love to teach the boys standard, but oh, that's hardening up. That is freaking hardening up real freaking quick. Get off there. I want you thin, thin, thin. Oh God. Can't complain though, because this Bondo's like 2 years old or something. Look how quick that dried up. There's no more second part in the bottle, pretty much. That's right, I'll make it as thin as I can. It'll be easy enough to sand off. It was like Insta-Set frickin' Bondo. Alright, one more Q-tip. Get some more of the big stuff off, and then get some more of this big stuff off. Alright, that's thin. That's thin enough, and it'll be easy enough to sand tomorrow. Thin out, thin out. The only good thing about the lacquer is it evaporates really quick. Alright, I'll leave that. That is not what I wanted to happen. But it's thin enough. I'll be able to sand that tomorrow. I'm not going to mess with this. Definitely going to buy new Bondo tomorrow. This Bondo goes in a plastic bag and in the trash. Actually, in a plastic bag, and then it's going with me to work to the hazardous materials department. The hazardous materials trash. Yeah, that's definitely a go-through thing, which actually, another one that I've seen people buying and spending their money on like crazy is the pointy Tamiya cotton swabs. Here are, if you go down, like I always say, I make fun of everybody, go down the ladies aisle. You're going to find so many things you can use for modeling in the ladies aisle. These are pointy Q-tips too. And I think that they had even smaller ones than these. These are Studio 35 pointed tip cotton swabs. Again, don't waste your money on 10 Tamiya ones. That was 170 of them for a few bucks, and I've had this box forever too. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can get that's a lot cheaper. All right, back to this guy. Hey, thanks, GB. Back to this guy. I'm thinking maybe I get shoe polish, put shoe polish on it, wipe it off. The shoe polish will get in the grooves, make it look a little, you know, not so shiny, and then flat coat the shoe polish to keep it in there. I'm debating on what I want to do. This, they got the 3M tape on here, which we're not going to use. We're not going to use that. We're gonna super glue it or something to the wall. If I could get it off, because what I want to do The funny thing about these are my favorite tweezers. They were gone for 2 years because the wife was using them for something, and she said, I didn't use them. She always used them. And all of a sudden, last week, they popped up, and she's like, I don't know where they came from. She put them right back in there like they were never gone. Well, they really filled this sucker up. 3M stuff is strong. Now, I don't want to break my wire. Well, that is interesting. I hope I didn't just break. I did just break it. I just broke it. That was really stupid of them. They must have broke this putting it together. Oh no, wait a minute. I see what they did. Alright, I see what they did. I'm gonna have to solder this piece back onto here. They're actually using the light itself as a ground. So I'll peel back some of this. I'll slice that open, and then I'll use this as a ground. Why I took this out is because I don't want the wire coming down like this and showing on the wall. When I put it on the wall, I want the wires coming directly through the wall, and then I'm going to bring the wires behind the diorama and cover them up probably with a little piece of wood and stain that. Oh, that's horrible. I'll have to fix that tomorrow. I didn't think they would do that. Now I know to be careful on the other one. Bum, ba, bum. Kenny messes something up again, and I'm always messing stuff up. Might need a mat beforehand to make things stick. Yeah, I was thinking I might have to do that. Mat it down. I think if I use shoe polish though, I don't have to worry about that too much. But if I'm gonna just use a regular black wash on here, then maybe yeah, I'll hit it with a matte clear. This way it doesn't just drool off it, drip off it, and then I could put the wash on there just to get in these, just to bring these grooves out and stuff. And we don't want it this shiny. I mean, he doesn't have a chandelier in the room or anything like that, so I wonder if this wire is where I could take it off with my nail. Nope. Now I gotta make sure this works again. There we go. This is some super thin wire. Very, very thin wire. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to wrap this around. What I may do, because this is stranded wire, I may just break out the magnet wire and change the wire altogether. Look at that shoddiness right there. Look at that shoddiness just to test it. Make sure that it's good. Ah, that's the other thing I gotta change. These stupid alligator clips are all slippery. So I gotta change the heads on these. There we go, yep. They're using the body of it. They're using the body as a ground. Very interesting. Alright, it lights up, so at least I'm not scared anymore. So that's probably what we'll do tomorrow. We'll work on this. We'll change the wire out because this wire is thin. I'll break out the magnet wire, which is not stranded wire, because we're going to be putting this on a board anyhow. So we broke it for a reason. So tomorrow we got some stuff to do. Got to work on this guy still. We're going to work on the base, work on the lighting. Actually, where are they? Oh, son of a gun. Sorry, Max, I woke you up. Got 2 printers going. Got to clean my resin prints and just finish and trim some more. It's fun. Look at you still up. What mad scientist stuff is going? I broke the light. That's metal. I thought it was shiny plastic. No, it's metal. They're using they're using it as a ground. All right. Got a question. Where are they? I know they're around here somewhere. I just hid them. These things are getting a mess here. Okay. Now, the mother-in-law bought these, which this would come off anyhow. But I'm making the table, and we were thinking of using, without the foam on there, as round legs. But I'm thinking of making my own legs. I'm thinking square legs may look better. So it's not supposed to be a nice, I don't want it to be a nice table in there that he's working on. I want it to be like a regular table. Friends, how do I put the chat next to the video? That's a good question. Are you on the computer, or are you on the phone? If you're on the phone or a tablet, then you got to turn it. Then you got to turn it sideways. You know, you got to look at instead of looking at your phone this way, you got to look at it this way. Hi, MeWe. Media. Let me shut off media. Let me go into this. Go into live. Now, if you're on the phone, you're either going to see the chat below. I don't like looking at it this way, because then it cuts off some stuff over here. Hey, look, I'm buffering, and I'm not buffering on the computer. That's odd. On the phone I'm buffering, on the computer I'm running fine. And now I'm running fine on the phone. Yeah, I'm thinking, what do you guys think? Like regular table, Kenny. Thinking the square legs? I'm thinking the square legs too. Thinking the square legs. And then I gotta measure to him how high I'm gonna make this table. And also I'm thinking, while I'm at Michael's tomorrow, maybe get a flat piece that's big enough to go like this, make it a little more decorative, but I want it to be like not a perfect looking table. Just a table where he'll do all his experiments and stuff on there. Actually, I gotta hit this with cherry again. It's a little light. It's a little light on the cherry, and I gotta do the underneath too. Then the other thing we're gonna be doing tomorrow, we're gonna be trying to get a lot done tomorrow. Tomorrow is cutting his feet open, his shoes open, and we're gonna magnetize these. So I'm gonna have to take, I'll probably take, ooh, that's the wrong foot. Blue tack, and I'll throw some blue tack on there, and then I'm going to decide where he's going to be on the floor. This way I can figure out where his shoes are going to be, and then I can cut out on the floor where the magnets are going to go in the base, and then he's going to be magnetized too, because I'm on the magnetization kick of pulling these things out. I don't think I could create one in wood, Omar. I don't have the talent for that. Plus, I think for the pedestal would look better on like this one, the round one has the middle. This is, I don't know how a rectangle would look with the pedestal. I guess not too bad. I just want it to be, I want it to be real wood. I don't have the talent or the tools to make that pedestal for a square table. I don't know. It's not that bad. Yeah, even with the delay, Brian, I usually don't buffer on the phone, but for some reason YouTube buffered. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the square legs. Just make it look like just a ratty old table that he's doing his stuff with. And then I gotta watch Augie's Augie's video again tomorrow, just to see what he put into these things. I'm still searching on whatchamacallit, on Amazon for bottles and stuff like that, because I do have these small ones, which I'm going to order more of, and these are pretty much this size. If I can find some different shaped bottles, these are becoming impossible to find, and these are impossible to find too for some reason. Now the bowl I'm probably going to leave clear, because I was looking at pictures from the actual movie, and the bowl was clear on the table, so I may leave that one clear. You know, I can hopefully find this shape. These kind of look like wine bottles, so if I can find clear wine bottles and stuff, I'll do that. Oop, don't put that away. So we gotta try to find some more stuff. These bottles are easy to find. These small ones with the cork in the top. Those aren't bad. All right, Omar. Take it easy, buddy. Yeah, like a dinner table, Brian. What's pretty thick? It's actually this is 1/8 scale. He's actually he's a 1/8 scale guy. He's pretty close to 1/6. No, not really. Not really. My table's about that thick on my hip. Actually, I put 2 of these together because the other one was way too thin. Yeah, it's a 1/8 scale guy, so when I put his shoes on, and actually I was measuring myself to my table, and I'm figuring a table should be like, you know, waist height. My table's actually low. My table's like down to, I'm towering over my table. It's kind of down like that. So that's probably where I will put the table, at that height. Somewhere around there. With his shoes on, of course. We'll figure it out. We'll do something. We'll do something. Then I got my neodymium, or however you say it, magnets. If you need magnets, they're all over Amazon. I got a whole bunch of those little guys. So we'll be doing magnetization again tomorrow. All sorts of good stuff. I ain't even putting anything away tonight. Not at all. I'm just going to clean up a little bit, and that'll be that. So I think 1 a.m. is pretty good. How long we been on? Almost 4 hours. With a small 20-minute break or whatever it was. So guys and gals and whoever's watching, I thank you for hanging out with me today. Tomorrow is the last Saturday of the month, so we're going to have our giveaway. We're going to do our Badger giveaway, so show up for that. I like plug and play kits, Brian. I will probably be going on before 2 o'clock. If, you know, I got nothing else to do, if the boy's not going out, I'm not going out, except for Michael's. I may jump on early, so I'll be on all day. But definitely going to be on at 2. I'm going to start running the raffles at 2:30 and close the raffles out at 4 to give everybody a chance. And then we're going to pick our winner of this month's prize. This month's prize is the Badger Chrome Airbrush. So good luck to everybody. I hope to see a lot of you here. You know, invite your friends to come over to SciFiantasy. Well, actually, Hobby Link International. Come on over to Hobby Link International. Make them join the community. Get them off dirty social media. We need to protest against social media, because we lose so much information to them, and it's just become a cesspool. It really has. A cesspool of garbage. Sorry about the rant right there, but you know, The only reason I'm on there is to keep in touch with you guys and not see all the nonsense on there. All right, guys, I'm going to head to bed. This way I can get up and we can start doing some more stuff tomorrow. As usual, I'll let the stream run for a couple more minutes. This way you can say goodnight to everybody. And don't forget to come. There I am over here. Don't forget to come tomorrow. Yeah, check your space loot, fellas. Don't forget to come tomorrow, hang out, you know, pop in and out. I know it's the weekend. Everybody's got stuff to do, but I'll be here on and off throughout the day. So I hope you all have a great night. Thanks for spending another 4 hours with us, and I will see you guys. I don't know what time tomorrow, but I shall see you guys tomorrow. HG, the giveaway raffle starts at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. I close out the raffle at 4 p.m. Eastern time, and then we'll be picking the winner after 4 o'clock. But I'm going to be on. Depends on what time I get up tomorrow. I'm going to be on and off because I'm going to go to Michael's and stuff, and then shoot on here for a little while, and then do some more stuff. All right, fellas, I shall see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by, hanging out, watching me sand things. It's always fun chatting with you. I always have a great time. We have some great laughs and stuff, and I shall see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and have a good night. Bye-bye.